Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Michael and I'm going to be showing you how applications actually run in production. When you're going to be deploying your applications to a Kubernetes cluster, there are two types of applications you need to be aware about. So you have a stateful application and you have a stateless application. The difference between these two is how they manage their data and the sessions. If you're deploying a stateless application, think maybe an API server. You don't necessarily need to save the data or save the state of that application. All you want the application to do is to route your requests. However, if you're deploying something like a database, maybe you're deploying Postgres, you need the data that's going to be sent to that database to be stored somewhere, whether it's in memory, don't do this in production, or on a disk, or in a volume somewhere. So that is what constitutes a stateful application. With a stateful application, it's also important to preserve and maintain the session of the application. A stateful application needs to remember things about the requests and the session and the data that is processed in that interaction. But a stateless application doesn't necessarily need to do that. So if you're deploying applications, stateful applications will be deployed in Kubernetes with the stateful set objects. But stateless applications will be deployed with the deployment objects. I hope that makes sense. See you in the next one.